how it sways in the sun, keeping our stories in its motion. Lies the truth about us. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. To know it all.
Right now, I'm self-employed since exactly 2 years. 2 years that taught me more than I will ever be able to put into words. But when I try to sum it up into one sentence, it would be: you can't feel nor give anything to others that you don't have found for yourself. As long as I can remember, freedom was my main value in life, and I tried everything I could think of to gain it. I was rebelling against the school system, poured everything I could into the rescue of animals, quit my job, and in general just did whatever I could to consciously or unconsciously fight against bondage. But I don't know if you've already noticed that being at war with no matter what will never make you feel free or at ease. It is nothing else than a constant state of intense resistance, and it appears to be a universal law that whatever you resist persists. So, no matter how hard I tried, my efforts always seemed to fail. And every form of success quickly got replaced with a deeper awareness of the complexity of our collective situation and the never-ending desire for more. I tried so hard to break free, but just got more and more entangled in the web of delusion I caught myself in. Maybe that is what happens to so many of us. If we are looking for a specific feeling, we are trying to reach it with things we do or have, instead of going straight for the feeling itself. Forever chasing after our dreams, yet never reaching them. But freedom is not defined by material circumstances. We don't need to quit our job, buy a van, and travel the world in order to feel free. In my current view, freedom is nothing else than the pure awareness of choice. We might not always be able to choose exactly what we think would bring us ultimate freedom, but still we always have a choice. Each and every moment brings a choice. We can choose what we focus on. We can choose where to put our next little step. And we can choose what we call the meaning of our life. As long as we try to create meaning out of actions, we will stay trapped in the race. But we have a choice. And I've chosen to define freedom as the meaning of my life. And suddenly, meaning is nothing I have to work for anymore. I can feel it as a constant part of my life in every moment that I take a choice. And I allow myself to take freedom as the most important criteria for every step I make. That does not mean that my life is easy. Freedom is not one-dimensional. If you ask for it, there might be many different answers. Sometimes it might be wild, and sometimes it might be calm. Sometimes it might be joyful, and sometimes it might be hard. Trust me, a great deal of my life is about chaos, dirt, and never-ending heavy questions and work. But I choose this, and I sign up for it every day anew. Sometimes freedom might be the lack of rules. And sometimes rules are an important part of the game. For example, I'm very much oriented towards one rule when I'm filming. It is that the present moment mustn't suffer from being captured. That doesn't always make it easier, but it's the only way to free myself from false expectations and perfectionism. And then there's a world full of others whose pain you might feel too. So that you are aware that something that does feel beautifully freeing and good to yourself, like a campfire, turns out to be a devastating danger to their lives. Freedom really isn't easy to get, but it's also nothing more than a choice that you make over and over again. And that is what I'm longing for, more than anything else. Authentic freedom for my authentic self and everyone around me. That's what I want to create. That's what I want to dedicate my life to, and that's what I want to share. At this point, I want to send a special thanks to our supporters on Patreon, who are making something possible that back in times I could not even dream of. Right now, I basically am able to sustain our lives without selling anything. I don't have to sell my time, and I don't have to sell my art.
Du kannst nicht schreiben. Dankeschön. Rosina. Ida. Weißt du was? Da ist die Kamera. Möchtest du ein Bild von mir geschenkt haben?
If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you might already know that I've started to create postcards. I've never wanted to earn money with my drawings, simply because they are so dear to my heart that I could not deal with the pressure that usually comes when you try to make a living from something. But for now, I've found a perfect way. I don't sell any of these postcards. I simply send them to all of our patrons who are letting me know that they would enjoy to receive one. In this way, I feel like I'm sending a letter to a friend, and I don't ever have to put a price on my art, because everyone is able to choose how much they want to pay. This journey feels so inspiring to me that I can barely hold back my creativity. And if you'd also like to receive one of these postcards with a little note from me and help to create more freedom while making me feel like rescuing little bugs from drowning is a paid job I do.
Nice! Thanks, dude!
You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description under this video. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this little piece of my heart and that we'll see each other soon again. Bye bye!
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever.